Well, the boy's kind of small,
George shrinks,
but it doesn't show at all.
George shrinks,
Because he's always acting tall.
George shrinks,
George shrinks, he's called. If a problem should be found,
George shrinks,
he's the boy to have around.
George shrinks,
Something big or something small. George shrinks, he's called. George always seems to find a way to make his dreams come true each day. His brother Junior does a call.
George shrinks,
Well, Daddy blows a bugle call.
George shrinks,
And Mama keeps an eye on.
George shrinks,
George shrinks, George shrinks, George shrinks, George shrinks, George shrinks.
You know, my home is pretty great. I got tons of toys, my folks, Junior, and a backyard full of adventure. But every once in a while, I get an urge to see the world. Someday I'll travel the globe and see all the really neat stuff out there. Until then, I do the next best thing.
Popcorn!
Whoa, Junior! I'm not a snack.
George and popcorn.
It's not just snacking material. This popcorn's packing material.
Biodegradable, organically grown home popped packing material.
Much better than those white styrofoam thingies.
And tastier, too.
Hey! Leaving up for my package.
Harold, you're having lunch with Perdita and her sculptor friends. Now don't ruin your meal.
Don't have to. They'll ruin it for me.
Harold.
Oh, just teasing, sweetums. Nothing I dig more than a spoonload of sculpted succotash. Mmm. Ha!
What do George?
You'll see.
Super.
Bingo. Dad and I built this genuine, life-sized, exact copy of my supercar. It's a birthday present from my pen pal Aminu.
Pen pal?
Yeah, a pen pal's a friend who lives too far away to visit. Instead, we write letters and tell each other what it's like where we live. I'm sending this supercar to Aminu's house in Nigeria. Wish I could see the look on his face when he opens it. Africa's a long way away, so I have to make sure it's packed in tight.
Here are a few treats for Aminu.
A few?
Homemade dried apricots, boysenberry jam, and peanut butter cookies. And an extra for Junior.
Thank you.
I hope the supercar is gonna be okay. How am I gonna know if it even gets there?
One word, George. Insurance. If you get that, the post office tracks your shipment to make sure it arrives.
Hey, I don't need insurance. I can track my own shipment with the supercar's built-in tracking device. But will it work all the way to Africa?
Oh, wasn't exactly designed. Now, just hold on a New York minute.
Africa?
Africa is Here, I'll show you. Africa is a continent. The big piece of land right here. And this is Nigeria, where Aminu lives. And we live here, on the North American continent.
North America.
This ham radio will do the trick. And that's no Marconi baloney. The antenna picks up the Super car's tracking device frequency for the radio. We'll run the numbers through the global positioner and chart it on the map. From here all the way to Nigeria.
Oh, Nigeria. I spent a lovely week on Lake Chad. I'll never forget the roar of the lions as the sun set behind the baobab trees. I've got something for Aminu's package too, George. A pair of hand-knitted mittens.
Mittens? Aunt Eunice, Aminu lives near the equator. It's hot there all year long.
World travelers like myself know that no matter where you roam, you can never tell when warm mittens will come in handy. Just tell them they're from your favorite Aunt Eunice. Whoopsie-doodles. Don't panic. Vacuuming was next on my to-do list.
Time to go, Harold.
That ought to do it, George. Wherever the Super may roam, you can follow along from home.
Bye.
Have a nice time with the sculptors.
I can't wait to see how they carve the turkey.
Okay, Junior, let's finish packing Aminu's present.
Present, present, present.
A bit more popcorn and I can seal it up tight for the mailman.
Super, George. Now, why don't you go tidy your room while I clean up this mess? Wouldn't want to suck you up with the dust bunnies.
Oh, I almost forgot to power up the tracking device. Last minute check.
Oh, dear, the mail. And George hasn't taped up his package yet.
Hey, I'm still here. George.
Why, yes, Junior. This is George's present to his friend. We're gonna pack it up properly so it gets there in one piece. Coming, Mr. Mailman.
Whoa! Hold on there! Wait!
Here you are. Oh, and could I have a tracking number, please?
Whoa, what's going on up there? Hello?
There you go. Deliver guaranteed.
Do be careful with my nephew's package. I don't know what he'd do if it got lost.
No problem, ma'am.
Bye, George.
Boy, oh boy! This is better than the tilt-a-whirl ride at the county fair. Uh-oh. Loose cargo. This ought to hold it until I can repack the box. Without me inside. It's sealed shut. Wowza. Aunt Eunice must have gone ahead and mailed the box with me inside it. How's about that? I think I'm going on a little trip. Funny how the pen I packed for my pen pal helped me write myself out of a jam. Well, it looks like I'm lost in the mail. Whoa! Watch out! Hey, where's your signal? Low bridge, everybody down! I guess that was one of those be careful what you wish for scenarios. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your hands and feet inside the ride at all times. Whoa! It was like being on the best roller coaster in the world, with no lines and no silly "if you're not taller than this, you can't ride" signs. Besides, they'd be tracking me down any minute now. Right?
Where, George?
That's a good question. Where is George? It's almost lunchtime.
Time to go topside for a damage report. Looks like I'm in some sort of warehouse or... Uh-oh. Oh, I was afraid of this. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelt and put your seat in an upright position. Your flight is about to take off. I'm on my way to Africa!
Oh, what a lunch. I've never seen, much less eaten, a life-size spud sculpture before.
All by yourself?
Oh, fiddlesticks! Not here either. Where in the name of Ziegfeld Zoolander could he be?
Who?
George, that's who. He's disappeared. I've been looking everywhere for him.
Ah, I'm sure he's around somewhere.
George! Are you hiding from your Aunt Eunice?
George! Ah, is he up in his room?
George in box.
What box?
The super box.
Where'd it go?
Bye-bye.
In the box? He must have been in the box when I taped it up and gave it to the mail carrier. Oh, my stars. I mailed the poor boy to Nigeria.
That's right. Okay, please do. The tracking number's been logged in their system. They'll call as soon as they find it.
Find it? It's probably halfway to Nigeria.
George, hello. George?
Well, that's using your melon for more than a hair pot. We'll track the supercar. Wherever it is, so's George. Mind if I borrow these, Junior? Got him. 32 degrees north, 65 degrees west. Puts him right...
In the middle of the ocean.
Not in the ocean, Eunice. He must be in a plane over the ocean.
I'll call the post office. Make sure someone's waiting to meet him in Nigeria. Ow!
Good thinking. My poor George. I hope he's not too uncomfortable.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next sight out of your window should be the stunning African Great Wall of China.
Now, the post office said George should be arriving in Africa right about now.
Oh, glad to hear it.
Sure enough, he's right there.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear, what?
Well, there must be some mistake. He's not in Africa. He's in China.
Doesn't sound like we're on the plane anymore. Wow. I am so not in Kansas anymore. Time to phone home. Onwards and upward.
See, Junior, your brother is here in China, the biggest country in Asia.
And it's all my fault.
Oh, now, Eunice. We're just waiting for the Chinese Postal Service to call us back. Then George will be on his way home.
Oh, my goodness.
I'll get it. Hello? Of course we'll accept the charges. It's George.
My little jet setter? How is he?
Where is he?
Hi, Mom. It's me. I've been kind of shanghaied. Hang on, I have to climb up to the earpiece so I can hear you. Hello, my name's George. Pleasure to meet you all. Hey, thanks.
George, what in the world are you doing in China?
I don't know. I must have wound up in the wrong pile.
Do you have enough to eat?
Oh, tell him he must try the Fortune Cookie Cafe just north of the Wusong River. Never mind.
I'm fine, Mom. One of your cookies could hold me to the moon. I just hope the supercar makes it to Aminu's in time for his birthday.
Don't worry, honey. The Chinese post office will get you on the next plane home.
Whoa, Mom? There's my postman now. I gotta go. Call you later. Hi there. Excuse me. Sorry. Gotta go. See you later.
Huh?
All right then. Thanks for your help. That nice cat at the Shanghai post office said everything's aces. Soon as the postman notices the mix-up, they'll make sure George is on the next plane home. Oh, but that's George now, about to get on the big homebound bird.
George? Honey, are you on your way?
Not exactly. I'm in the Australian outback. That's what they call the desert here.
Australia?
Australia?
Australia, snorkeling in the azure blue of the Great Barrier Reef. Australia's a country and a continent, Junior.
Don't worry, Mom. They got me in the right mailbag. This time. Gotta go, bye. Sorry, Joey. I'd love to play, but I got a train to catch. Good day, mate.
Oi, what you doing? Put that back. My post belongs in my pouch, and you belong in your mum's pouch. Off you go. Hippity hop. This one's for Africa.
No! Hold that train! One super box coming through.
What's that? Have you got a troppo on me? Off you go. No worries, and no bouncing around the tracks.
Wait up! Stop! This rate, the supercar's gonna be Aminu's Christmas present. Wonder where I'm gonna end up next.
George! It's a postcard from Italy. George is in Venice.
Dear everybody, Venice is a fantastic city, if a bit soggy around the edges. Instead of streets and cars, they have canals and boats. It's so beautiful here. It fills everyone's heart with song.
Piazza San Marco, ricordo te, il nostro sogno resta con me. San Marco, ricordo bello. So nice to sing with you, George.
Don't worry, I'm doing fine. I kind of miss you guys. I'm sure they'll get me on track this time. Love, George. Seems I got sidetracked again. Behind me are the amazing Incan ruins of Machu Picchu. I'm in Peru, traveling by luxury llama.
That's the continent of South America. And George is right here, Peru.
Si, muchas gracias. I think he's finally on the right flight.
I've been around the world. Where else can this crazy trip take me? I guess Aunt Eunice was right. You never know when a mitten will come in handy. What the? A penguin? I must be in
Antarctica?
Antarctica?
Well, tune me a trombone. Sure hope he packed his mittens.
He most certainly did.
Aminu's birthday is tomorrow. If I don't get back on that plane, the supercar will never make it. When in Antarctica, do like the penguins. Look out below! Right on target. Where to now? Time for bed. Good night, Mom. Night, Dad. Night, Junior.
Where is he now, hon?
Looks like he's finally on his way to Africa.
Aminu's mom and dad promised personally to make sure he gets on the right plane to bring him home.
It's nighttime there now.
Good night, George.
Me miss George.
Me too, Junior. Me too.
Now where am I?
Aminu! Aminu! Package for Aminu!
For me? I hope it's from George.
He says his friend George is as small as a mouse.
That is true. He is.
It's true. I am.
George!
Happy birthday, Aminu.
Wow!
And it's a car, too.
Amazing! Nagodi, George. That means thank you.
Nagodi. How was that?
Very good.
Aminu, was that a lion?
Don't worry, George. He's far away in the baobab trees.
I can't wait to get home and tell everybody about this.
All set, George?
All set. I guess I'm ready to go home.
Aminu!
I hope you had a good birthday, Aminu.
It was great. Thanks for coming.
How do you say goodbye?
Sayanjima.
Uh-oh. Sayanjima, Aminu! And don't forget to write!
Special delivery!
Hey,
Oh,
George!
my goodness! Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Just doing my job.
Hi, everybody.
Thank goodness you're back safe and sound.
George Bernard Shrinks, do you know what you've done? You've in the world. Asia, Australia, Europe, South America, Antarctica, Africa, and North America.
How was your trip, George?
What was it like?
Ha! It was loads of fun. But you know, there really is no place like home. So, there you have it. By trying to surprise a pen pal, I ended up surprising us both. The world out there sure is a big and interesting place. But, like I said, my home is pretty great, as far as homes go. I think I'll stick around here. A little longer anyway.